Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween.
Hi guys, and if you haven't guessed already, today we're going to review Witches. But as normal, please hit the subscribe button just below. So, Witches, starring Anne Hathaway, Octavia Spencer, Stanley Tucci, Cesar Bruno, and with the voice of Chris Rock. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, and if you didn't already know, he's responsible for Back to the Future and Forrest Gump, timeless classics and some of my favourite films of all time. Written by the author Roald Dahl back in 1983. The story goes, an orphan boy goes to live with his grandma and one day stumbles across a witch and it terrifies him. After telling his nan, she takes him to a seaside resort to get away from him and cheer him up. But it turns out this resort is swarming with witches and the High Queen Witch turns up and they're all planning on turning all the children of the world into little mice.
Witches. They're real. And they hate children.
The young kid hero boy overhears this plan but gets caught, turned into a mouse along with another 2 kids, but escapes. So the 3 kids, or mice, get back to the nan and explain what happened, and they all decide together they're going to stop them and save the world. So I wasn't expecting much from this movie. I thought it was going to be a silly cash grab just for Halloween with special effects and CGI all over the place. But I was pleasantly surprised. So the intro was quite emotional and I got invested with the characters straight away. And the nan, or the grandma, she's absolutely great. She's lovely. She's kind, she's caring, she's everything you'd want in a grandmother. And she was played perfectly by Octavia Spencer. The young lad called Hero Boy was played by Cesar Bruno. Must have been a lot of weight on his shoulders for this film as it's a big budget movie. But he carried it really well. He was really likable and I hope to see him in a lot more.
You'll be comfy here in your mama's old room. I'd do anything for her to be here right now.
Grandma was a tough lady with a big heart. And little by little, she brought me out of my sadness. Now if you feel that you can't go on, darling, I didn't know it, but there was a dark shadow looming nearby.
Anne Hathaway played the High Grand Witch and she was funny, nasty and over the top, and I bet she had a lot of fun playing this. Stanley Tucci played the hotel manager and it wasn't a big part, but he did a good job and I've always liked him since I've seen him in The Terminal. I liked the fact that it was set in the 60s, it gave the movie more character, and I loved the soundtrack. It was Motown. How can you go wrong? The score was done by Alan Silvestri, and most people will know he done the score for Back to the Future and Forrest Gump, but the score for this was really good. On to negatives. I found the movie a tad too long, but it didn't affect my enjoyment of the movie. The CGI was good, but it took me out of the film a couple of times when I saw a few things, and it's a shame they couldn't use prosthetics or makeup for the smile. Anne Hathaway and Octavia Spencer are both award-winning actresses. The movie is 19 minutes longer than the original and a bit swashbuckle, but definitely is for all ages, and it will keep you entertained for at least a couple of hours. It's a great Halloween movie. It's available on all streaming platforms now.
They're here. That means a test is coming.
Ladies, I have a plan. Andro, the transform a child into a mouse.
That's my review of Witches. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was faithful to the book? Or would you prefer the original from the 90s? Let me know in the comments below so we can have a little chat about it. If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe. It'll only take you a second, but it really makes all the difference to this channel. Thanks for watching, but for now, and until next time.